Hey everyone, welcome back to another Behind the Movies. We're filming Dad's audition. It's Sunday, so just before we go, we've got the script and we're ready to film that self-tape.
Yep, here we go. It's a big Motivation Monday. In the background now, over there, Josh is actually having to send a recall tape for that job we did last night over to Andrew's Dropbox so he can send it on to Jude, my agent. And this is the problem with having your talent in a different town. But we better get used to it. I think there's going to be a lot of out of office work being done. It is Tuesday. Beautiful day outside, absolutely stunning. So it's about 27 degrees in the studio and we haven't got anything working at the moment. Today is just, to me, is just a catch-up day. I have a really late shift this evening, not finishing till close to midnight. And my phone's ringing, so we'll cut that out, eh? And ironically, that phone call was the agent regarding the current audition process that I'm in. It's never straightforward. The people are thumbs up for the job, absolutely perfect. The spin ball is relocation fees. Being struggling sometimes, being a Wellington-based actor has its pros, it has its cons. And one of the cons is if you're working out of town, often the companies, the producers, don't want to spend that extra money when it comes to housing or accommodating. They will travel, but they will, you know. So any of my Auckland friends at the moment, if you've got a spare room, actually won't matter because by the time this comes out, the decision will be made. So unfortunately, that's the business, and the likelihood of working soon has just taken a little downturn. But I'm not going to get down about it. I'm going to keep pottering around the studio and keep happy and try my best to be positive about this process, which is painful. It's Thursday. How's your week been? I've been working a lot on the security job this week, so I've not been in the studio as much as I'd like to be, but it's all right. We're actually doing the mahi so we can make our films. Update on the audition process that we're in at the moment. It's actually one of the better processes we've had for a long time. We had Josh film a mid-shot recall to camera, which was really fun. Andrew edited that and sent it on remotely for it. So we're learning how to work remotely from Andrew being out of town. And today is a wait day, which is interesting because it's always hard. I don't know how you guys deal when you know, or if you know something's resulting. I've had very good communications. My agent and I get on extremely well, and I was told by casting that the call would be made this afternoon, Thursday afternoon. Well, it's actually, I think it's about 11:30 now. This is the time you've got to be really careful as the day goes on. You get involved and busy, and then you realise, oh, it's 6 o'clock and I haven't heard. And then you get that intense feeling of, oh, the job's gone. Oh, okay. That's our job, and it's very hard, but that is what I call trigger points for getting upset. So, you know, I'm actually working at 4:30 until 11:30 tonight, so I will be busy enough to not be thinking about it, but I would imagine in the evening when it gets a little slower at the supermarket and I look at my phone and see no results, it will feel a bit stink. Or we may be having some great news. Let's see what happens. It's always a challenge. It's funny, eh? You spend all this time trying to stressing out over not having any work, and then you get work and you stress about how you're going to do it. We're a stressful people. Well, good morning everybody. We're at Friday already. Good news is that Andrew is coming home this weekend, so instead of me having a technical challenge this afternoon of putting all this onto the cloud and sending it up to Andrew so he can edit off site. Andrew will be home tonight, so this will be edited at home in our studio. Results at the moment, it's not a negative because we haven't had a result. It's very strange, it can be quite stressful, and I'm sure you guys know what I'm talking about when the casting, really nice casting team, really good company, and they said yesterday, Thursday, there would be a result, but Thursday didn't happen. Because this company has got a lot of process involved in bringing in an out-of-town actor in, which is lovely, which is really good. They're obviously involving the executive, and they were going to have a meeting this morning, and I was told we would have a result this morning, Friday morning. It's 25 past midday, so maybe executive morning. Haven't heard. Agent was actually contacting them after 12, but it's very strange, isn't it? Because something as big that can change a person's whole trajectory career-wise comes down to a few people sitting in a room and having a discussion. But you know what? It's our job. So I'll let you know as soon as I know, which may not happen. So here we are. Yes, we did finally hear from a production up north, and they sent a very nice email, came down to producers, came down to location fees, I think. Anyway, that's the lows and highs and highs and lows. On we go. Saturday afternoon, and we've got Andrew home, which is great. One of the things we're working out at the moment, as we're always talking about, is creating an income when it comes to supporting our films, which a lot of you guys out there are doing through Patreon. That's fantastic, and when you like and subscribe, it all helps. But Andrew is actually using his many years of game experience, and we're actually selling on Trade Me a lot of games that we've acquired over the years. So yeah, it's another way to support what we do. If you've got a hankering for Christmas and you need to buy a game, have a look at the Trade Me that we've got. Who's our Trade Me under?
Morgan Movies.
It's Trade Me is under Morgan Movies. So there you go, have a look. It's yet another way and a fun way that you can help us make our films.
And that's going to be it for this week. It's been mainly a week of waiting, but there has been some creating as well. I have been working on a new song, which is coming along pretty alright, and hopefully that you'll start hearing that in the background of BTMs, and maybe we'll release it sometime in the future. I've only got a couple more weeks left of uni this year. In fact, most of my classes are already finished, and since there's a bunch of COVID cases going around my uni, most of the classes are online for this week, so might have quite a bit of downtime. But once I'm back, it's gonna be once I'm back, it's gonna be as usual, a bit more of a pickup in production, and you'll start seeing some more things, and hopefully everything that we've got in post-production is going to get a massive boost. But if you like this video, remember to leave a like and comment and subscribe. They all help us out a lot. And you can also subscribe to our Patreon, where you'll get access to exclusive behind the scenes content, some exclusive other content, and executive producer patrons get their name put right there at the end of every video, and we'll get their names put into the credits of our films. That's everything we've got for this week, so thank you again for watching, and bye!